Hello, welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. Can you imagine if people talk this way in real life? Howard Stern used to always joke around, hey, you're broadcasting voice, and Joe Rogan used to talk about it too, like these DJs, hey, welcome to Tabor Call. Welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. Hello, Madeline, would you like to do something this Saturday? What time is dinner? Yes. All right, being silly. All right. So, 37 days. I've been doing this stuff. I have like over 200 videos in 37 days. I now have an intro and outro. I'm using iMovie now, so I know how to do some voiceover. And what I'm doing also is I'm going on the internet and I'm literally taking my phone, right? Instead of holding up my phone, I mean, I'll still continue to do that, but I'm actually taping, cutting. Like I'll tape something from the internet from my iPad, and then I could throw it to iMovie and then work on editing and all that. So behind the scenes stuff, isn't that awesome? Isn't this fun? So again, I don't want to get too polished. What's awesome about this is I'm still totally unscripted. Like I had before I hit play or record here, I have a little, kind of an idea of what I want to talk about, and then I just riff. All right, so let me start with this. I am a very impulsive person. I have an obsessive, compulsive personality. So I have these two things. So I'm so excited about Tabor Talk, these video recordings. This is an outlet for me to talk. I've read about 45,000 books. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I've read a shit ton of books, thousands for sure. I listen to podcasts. I'm a middle-aged man. I've had lots of life experience. I have a lot of shit to say, and I'm excited about this, but I want it fast, right? I'm impulsive. I have 14,000 views already in 37 days. I have 36 subscribers, but I want 1 million. I want 1 million tomorrow, right? See that? I'm impulsive and obsessive. You know, I have OCD and it's like, and then I throw up some garbage. Like I know I could be better. I could be more professional. I could have polish. Let me talk about my favorite documentary filmmaker, Ken Burns. I've seen all his movies. Not all. I didn't see the national parks yet, but I've seen everything else. And I haven't seen Jazz either. So sorry. But he has like 40 films. Ken Burns is the best. Civil War, the whole thing. But he takes his time. He's a perfectionist. So that's the thing. I have I'm impulsive, OCD, but I'm also a perfectionist too. So that's a recipe for misery. OCD, impulsiveness, perfectionist. So I have that, and that's why I'm not I'm happy, but I have fucking issues too. Frustrated all the time. But anyway, and I digress, so I'm all over the place here. But anyway, going back to Ken Burns, I believe his last documentary was on Vietnam. I think it was like 17 hours long. If you haven't seen Ken Burns' Vietnam, holy shit, is it so good. But it took him about 10 years to do that. Every day, 7 days a week, 10 years. You see what I mean? So, well, let me just end with this. I'm almost 4 minutes here. So, anything that's worthwhile takes time. Duh, stating the obvious. So, yeah, I am an ambitious guy, and I want things now. But I understand anything worthwhile takes time. You want to be a doctor. Graduate high school. You're a smart kid, right? 17 years old. Do great on the SATs. You get into a good medical school. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. After high school, 4 years undergrad. You get a nice school, nice Ivy League education, Harvard, who knows, right? 4 years undergraduate. You know, you major in chemistry or biology. You could even have a liberal arts. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. But anyway, really, probably science. 4 years. Now you got to take the tests and get into medical school. Then you got another 4 years. So that's 8. Then you got internship. It's a long fucking road, man. You're like 30 years old before you make dime fucking one. And you owe about $1 million in student debt. See what I mean? Anything worthwhile. And by the way, I have so much respect and admiration for doctors, and many doctors watch these videos, and I love you. You have no idea how much I respect you. You know, like I when I lived in New Jersey, I lived in a house with a bunch of guys, and when I was going to college, well, actually, it was after college, but anyway, there was this one guy who was in med school. You never saw the fucking guy. He was always studying. So if he wasn't home studying, he was in class. And then he would come down for like all fucking day. From the moment he got up, he was in his fucking room, and then we'd come down for lunch or something at dinner. His medical books, just read. Fucking guy nonstop. He did not have a life. Did not have a life. You can't, and he can't work either. Not if you're in medical school. Maybe some other, maybe undergrad you could part-time shit, but not if medical. You can't fucking work. This is an investment. So I'm aware of this. If I want to make this Tabor Talk work, I want to keep the raw, unscripted, unedited, all that. I definitely want to keep that. But if I want to really grow and make it really something, I have to be patient, a little patient. Okay, I'll end it there. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding. Tabor Talk.